KK. Good job, my honeys.
So sweet.
I love you.
Here, baby. Now we can talk.
Oh my gosh, what did you do this morning, KK?
I put roses all over Auntie's bed.
He did. And his picture. He put his picture on my bed and roses.
What was that for, Kay?
For Valentine's Day.
He's so cute.
KK's your Valentine?
Yes. My
I
forever
remember we
Valentine.
did that for you at one hotel.
In Ohio?
Oh.
Yeah, you and Daddy did it for me together. I remember that.
Yeah. That was a long time ago.
Aw, it was so cute, but it was a mess to clean up. Had to clean it up.
And we had to use the vacuum.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
but
had to
when
use the vacuum.
Remember I said that when you're like, I want all these flowers? I'm like, the flower wall sounds like a good idea until you have to clean it up. And you're like, I'll clean it up with a smile on my face.
I did. No,
Remember?
listen, this wasn't flowers. He took the flower and he just did the petals. So it was petals everywhere, not an actual
did this.
bouquet.
Like
yeah,
what?
like this.
I did this.
I
spread
come
it all
upstairs and I
around
see my bed covered in roses. I love you, honeys.
Our lover boy.
Yes.
You know his Venus is in Taurus. So
Is
he's
it?
a super lover boy.
Ooh,
Look
and
at him,
he's
look at him.
That's why he did the roses, because Taurus, they like grand gestures.
they
they
do.
like luxury.
What's up, baby?
Go, KK. Oh my
you're
gosh.
done? He's done.
Oh, you're
He
done?
literally just said, take the mic.
Anyways, guys, welcome back to another What My Sis Said episode.
Welcome back, you guys.
We missed you guys, and we're also Christmas. We brought Christmas in April.
I was dying at, I think our last podcast, someone commented they came with their colors analyzed. Because we're wearing like our colors.
I love those colors, but I don't know. I would always just get black or white.
Yeah, same. Well, at least
So
white
now
worked
I'm
for you.
exploring.
I don't know if you noticed, but people noticed all of my Coachella outfits this weekend all were my colors. Like I purposely I wore
browns.
burgundy, brown, like a khaki green.
Yeah, khaki green is my favorite color on you, and never mind. I got you a gift in khaki
Wait,
green.
really? You got me a
Yes.
gift?
Yes, I got
For
you a
what?
gift. Don't worry about it.
Wait, what?
And it was green.
A
And I'm like,
gift?
this says NAZ'S all over it.
Aw, now
You'll
I feel
see.
bad because I don't have a gift for you.
No, it's a gift. You'll see. You'll
Okay.
see. You'll see what it is.
Okay, I'm nervous.
So a couple days ago, actually, it's funny that KK came here. A couple days ago, we went out to eat, and you know, KK, he's like very talkative. And the guy, he was actually older, like Middle Eastern. And he asked me, what's his sign? Is he a fire sign?
Really?
And I'm like, you know how like men are always like, no, like zodiac signs.
Yeah.
I was like,
Was he cute?
he was an attractive, like Middle Eastern man.
I would have been like,
older.
I would have been like, who cooked here?
Right, who
Clearly,
cooked
Yeah,
here?
who cooked here? Clearly, a woman
He was
taught you
like,
that.
if I had to guess his age, I would say, I think he owned the restaurant. I don't know. Maybe he was like 40, but he asked, he's like, what's his sign? Is he a fire sign? Because KK is very fiery and talkative. And I'm like, no, he's actually a Pisces. He's like, really? He's like, this month? I was like, no, it was in March. So yeah, that was crazy that guy asked, an older guy asked about a zodiac sign.
Did you tell him his mom is a fire sign?
No, I didn't actually.
Dude, sister. I looked up my chart again. I don't know why, but I used a different platform than I usually do. And it like listed out like my whole chart, like how many like fire elements I have, how many air elements
You're
I
all
have.
fire?
Sister, I thought I
What?
was like, I'm a balanced person. I'm 14 elements of fire in my chart.
Wow.
14.
Sag?
Not Sag, like Aries, like Leo, like I'm a Leo moon, all that. But literally look at this. I'm sorry if you guys don't like zodiac talk, but I just have to share this because literally my jaw dropped to the floor. I need to show Yasmin.
Let me see.
Okay, guys, look, ready?
What do you mean 14 elements? Are you talking about?
Because you know how it shows like your Mercury, your Mars, your Jupiter, your this. So I have 14 placements of fire. 14.
Wow.
3 earth, 3 water, only 3 elements of water, 6 air.
Wow.
And I feel like air is kind of like the meaner of the like group too.
You think so?
I feel like fire and air are like the meaner ones.
That just sounds like a wildfire.
Dude.
A tornado wildfire.
Literally, like I'm all air and fire.
I wonder what I am. I'm probably mostly water with a little bit of fire.
It's so crazy because I'm like no water. I have 3 placements of water.
I mean, I could have told you that.
Hey
I don't
now.
think you have any water in you at all.
Hey now.
Because water is very like mellow, like that's not you, sister.
I know.
That's not you.
I know.
That's never been you, baby.
Yeah. I know. I'm starting to realize I'm getting more self-aware. Like I used to think I was super type A. I am not type A. I am. Don't get me wrong. I'm not like type B, like to an extent, but like I've been around more like super type A people, and when their routine is thrown off, like it's like a robot malfunctioning. Like they
That's
can't.
kind of me.
Yeah, like they can't. Me,
Yeah.
I also think it's also just like my lifestyle. I like to have a plan, but if the plan goes south, I can easily like roll with the
Yeah.
punches. Like I'm running out of time, I'll do my makeup. I'll literally take my makeup bag and do it in the Uber. Like
Oh
that's
my
the
God,
type of
that would give
person.
me, I would just not go.
See, like that's the like I can roll with the punches, you know? So I think I'm not as type A as I think I am.
I feel that for me, as I've gotten older, I like a routine more. And I don't know if it's the generational difference, but I find that Gen Z is more, they wake up later. It's more like everything is like chill and vibey. They like to stay up later. And I find millennials or people more in my age group like to wake up early, get their stuff done early, and then like chill at night. Like, I don't know. It's just like a difference.
No, I agree. It's like you guys growing up, it's like early bird gets the worm.
Yeah.
And now with this new generation, we have like work from home.
So you went to Coachella. How was that?
It was really fun. I went with
Yeah?
SeatGeek.
You did?
Yes, and they're actually partnering with us for today's video. You guys know SeatGeek and us go together real bad.
Yes, you guys know SeatGeek is the #1 ticketing app.
There are over 70,000 events listed on SeatGeek, like comedy shows, festivals, concerts, sports games, and more.
There are so many artists going on tour this summer, like The Weeknd, Beyonce, SZA, Kendrick Lamar. Remember when Kendrick Lamar was in, what show was that? Power?
Was it Kendrick?
There was a few episodes in one season, and I think Kendrick was in it. Because I was like, wow, he can actually act.
We just fact check, and Yasmin was right. Kendrick was
Kendrick
on Power.
Lamar was on Power.
I mean, I didn't doubt you. I was like, I believe you.
I'm Kendrick Lamar.
So here's a look at the SeatGeek app. I love that you can see everything that's going on in your city, all the local events.
Another thing I love about SeatGeek is that every ticket is rated 1 through 10. Green means good, red means bad.
So you guys can see here on the app, you can see some of the green dots, some of the red dots, some of the yellow dots, and all of your tickets are backed by their buyer guarantee.
You can use the code WhatMySis said 2025 for 10% off when you're purchasing your ticket.
We'll have that link down below for you guys. And again, this never expires. So even if you don't have any plans right now, you can totally just download the app, add the code so it's ready for you.
It will really mean a lot to us, you guys, supporting our channel. And also it will be like a reward.
I actually had a few people at Coachella tell me they used our code.
Yeah, I
to buy
saw
their
some
tickets.
comments on our recent video too. I'm so happy you guys are using our code.
Yes, again, SeatGeek has been just a huge support for the podcast. So we'd love if you guys support them too. So again, make sure you guys click that link down below and use our code WhatMySis said 2025 to get 10% off.
So tell me about Coachella. I waited to ask you about Coachella until this podcast because I wanted everything to be fresh.
Dude, like just Yasmin and I are both so busy. I've been back for like 2 days and this is our first time really talking.
Yes.
Like there's just so much going on, you know?
At all times.
And guys, when you're like a content creator, when you come back from like a trip or like a concert, it's like boom, 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 like editing your photos, your content, your videos, sending it to brands for approval. Like it's like, that's the power hour. Like time to pay up for your trip, babe. Like time to pay up.
Literally. There's nothing free in this world.
Time to give your sugar daddy some sugar, babe. Like literally. So yeah, we've just been working on getting all the content done. But Coachella was really fun. This was my second Coachella ever. Dude, some people have been going to Coachella for like 10 plus years.
Wow, I know.
Every year.
I know.
Like,
some people, that's like their highlight of their year.
Yeah. I mean, I don't blame them. It's fun. But my first ever Coachella was back in 2023. I went with Shark Beauty. Remember that?
I
Shark
remember
Beauty.
that.
Actually met a lot of girls on that trip because they took all mom influencers. And like, I'm still connected to like, I still keep in touch with like all of them. So it was a really good group. And they've all done like really great things after that. Like one of the girls, Macy, she was on The Real Mormon Lives. You know that show that came out? Like she went on that show. Bobby, her podcast went like blew up.
Bobby was
on the trip.
Oh,
I
wow.
met Bobby there.
I didn't know.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. This was before her podcast?
Yeah, she wasn't doing her podcast yet.
Oh, wow.
So I met Bobby there.
She's hilarious. Her
Jayla.
podcast makes me laugh so hard.
And then I met Dayana and Jayla there. And it's so crazy, us because they were best friends online.
Oh.
And they both lived in, I just hit this. They both lived in Texas.
Okay.
And they like never, they're both moms. So they never like had enough time to link up. So they literally linked, like that's where they met finally in person on that trip. And now they're like inseparable.
Wow.
And now they're like best friends and always together. And not me just like spilling all this tea about like everybody, like talking about everybody else but myself. But she is actually pregnant. So she already had twins, Truth and Oakland. They're so cute. You've probably seen them on TikTok. They're really big on TikTok. They're the cutest little twin girls, and we like bonded over having twins. But she has an older son, twin girls, and sister. Get this. She just announced her pregnancy. She's pregnant with twin girls again.
Wait, so wait.
She has an older, it's like me, it's like the kids I have now, but they
Okay.
got 2 twin girls. And then I just got pregnant with two
more
more
twins?
twin girls.
Wow, that's gonna be a
5
fun
kids.
house, a crazy house, but it'll be fun.
5 kids.
Oh my God, the poor father.
Dude, when
God bless you.
When she announced her pregnancy and I saw twin girls, I was like, shit. Because they
yeah.
when I found out I was pregnant with twins, my doctor told me that means like you can get pregnant with twins. Like if you were to
Again.
get pregnant again, there's a big
Yeah.
chance you might get pregnant with twins again.
But weren't Arya and Kai conceived on 2 different days, so they weren't like
They're not, their twins are identical. They're pregnant with identical twin girls. But yeah, their first set, I believe, are fraternal, like Kai and Arya.
oh wow.
Which I think it's really funny when people ask me if Kai and Arya are identical or fraternal, because I'm like, they can't be identical. They're different genders.
Oh, but I've seen different genders, but they look very, very similar.
Identical means they were split from one egg.
Oh,
You know, like it was one egg that was fertilized and split.
Yeah.
So like a boy and a girl can never be identical, even if they look alike.
that's so crazy. I've always seen twins be girl, girl, or boy, boy. It's so different when I see boy, girl. That's crazy how we got Kai and Arya.
I just think it's crazy because like you literally can see your life like in an alternate reality. Like that's my life if I was a boy. Like that would have been my life and how I would have looked
I've never thought
if
of
I was
that.
a boy.
I've never thought about that.
I always think that.
That's crazy.
Because with Isha and her, Isha is a twin.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's literally, you see your life as a boy.
Well, not really, because they could take different decisions, but you could see what you would have looked
No,
like.
what I mean, like
looked
that could have been, honestly, they say that about siblings. Like that could have been your life in an alternate reality. But I feel like twins, it's even crazier because you were born on the same day. Like
I know.
It's like, with us, it's like there's like years in between, like things were
Yeah.
trending at different times, but it's like,
I wouldn't want to share my birthday.
I know.
My birthday is special to me.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. Like,
Huh.
I would hate if my kids share the same birthday as me. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah?
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I would hate it. I would hate it.
Yeah.
Imagine, oh my gosh, what if your kids were born on Coachella weekend?
First world problems, Naz. One of my friends, her and her sister were born on the same day, like different years, obviously.
I've seen that too.
But the same. And
Which is
she
kind
always,
of nice.
You think so?
As a parent, when you only got to pay for one birthday.
As a parent, I would love it. But imagine if you and I had the same birthday, the same day as our birthday, and you were like turning 3 and I was turning 13. Like that would be
Yeah.
like crazy. Like you would
Yeah.
want a young kid's birthday and like a teenage. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
And like, what if I wanted to like go on a trip for my birthday and I wanted you to come, but you're like,
Yeah.
I want to go.
Here for my birthday. Yeah, I don't know.
Sticky
I like my
situation.
birthday to be my day. You know? Have you met a lot of people with a December 7th birthday?
One guy, his name is Jacoby. Shout out to him. We follow each other.
Jacoby?
He's Jacoby.
Jacoby?
Like Jacoby.
Oh, cute.
He's the influencer as well.
Oh, yeah?
But I forgot we like were bonding over being Sages.
Uh-huh.
And then he's like, when's your birthday? So I was like, December 7th. He's like, shut up. Mine is December 7th.
Yeah.
So that was really cool.
Oh my gosh, the only other person that I know with a July 21st birthday, this is really, really random, but remember? I went to engineering camp. Side note, guys. I was a
Yasmin's
very...
lived 30 lives.
Yeah, I was...
What the hell were
yes.
you doing?
I was because I wanted to be an engineer at one point. I literally went to engineering camp. Okay, I really love math.
Like
so
STEM. Women in STEM.
Yeah, so I went to engineering camp and it was a camp. So I shared a room with another girl and we asked each other our birthday and our birthdays were both July
Wow.
21st.
I love
yeah,
that.
was the only time I can think of that I know a July 21st birthday. But I know a lot of Cancers, a lot of people that were born in July, just not a July 21st. And I'm like, do you have like cusp problems as well? Because 21st is like you're born on a cusp.
Cusper.
So, and it's the worst because we're talking about zodiacs again. What's up with us in zodiacs?
People are about to get mad at us.
Okay, let's keep talking about Coachella. What else happened?
I feel like I haven't even started talking about Coachella. I'm talking about what else happened. But yeah, my first ever one was 2023. And I feel like every year you go to Coachella, you learn a lot. Like you just learn a lot. So yeah, I went into it like completely blind. Well, first of all, with Coachella, I was confused with my first one because like I got invited to Coachella, but then all these brands were inviting me to events during Coachella. So I was like, aren't we supposed to be at Coachella? Like, I didn't understand that. I'm like, how is there events every single day, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, between like 1 to 6? I'm like, aren't we supposed to be at the festival?
Coachella?
No.
Oh.
So like a lot of brands host events during that weekend around the area. And I learned a lot of people like don't even be going to Coachella until like
I've heard
nighttime.
that.
I feel like the people that go during the day are like the true ravers, like the true music lovers.
Yes.
The camp. People camp.
Yes.
People camp there, sister. Look at this. And then the showers.
I've heard.
And then, sister, the showers are only open at certain hours of the day.
Oh, God.
But look, no, you need to see this. I need to show you guys this because we walked through the campsite to get to somewhere. And
Campsite?
It's a campsite. It's like from the parking lot, you walk through the camp.
Ooh.
But sister, look at this person's camp. Look at this. This is nicer than my room.
Oh, that's actually kind of cute.
I'll put on the screen for you guys.
Oh, wait, is that a full bed?
A comforter, freaking
They
throw
brought
pillow.
a comforter?
People like make compounds. Like people put all their cars together, and in the center there'll be like a home. It's actually really cute.
No, it's so cute, but I couldn't imagine hauling a mattress with me out in the middle of a desert.
I think their car was a pickup truck. Oh no, it's probably a blow up mattress.
Wow.
But
guys,
sister, like,
that's actually really cute though.
Yeah, so look, for a super duper shower, there's the regular shower.
Oh my God, please don't show me.
Then no, this is the sign I saw. So for the super duper shower, it's $10.
What's a super duper
It's
shower?
super duper.
What does that mean?
I don't know, but I looked up videos and people in the comments were like, that don't look super nor duper. Like, I don't know.
It's probably like super duper shower. What does it consist of? Running water?
No, pretty much what makes it super duper is that it's like enclosed. So the other showers is kind of like,
Oh
like
God.
a bunch with just a curtain. Super duper, you can lock the door.
Oh wow. That's a struggle bus.
Zahmat shut.
Zahmat shut.
In Farsi, that means like, wow, that's an effort.
That's a lot.
That took a lot of effort.
Wow.
Hold
oh
on,
my
I'm gonna
God.
send this to Brittany right now because I always forget to send
I would
the
literally
pictures.
get in the shower and be like, this super duper shower ain't no super duper.
And it's $10, Taza.
Wow.
But yeah, camping at Coachella is definitely a choice. I think it could be fun, honestly. The first Friday was very hot. It was like the hottest day. It was like
It's in the
107.
desert. It's in the desert.
Yeah. So yeah, a lot of people, that was where I was confused because I'm like, I thought Coachella was like 3 days, like you're there from morning till night. But no, like a lot of brands host events. They host their own mini Coachellas. So I learned like a lot of people will go there and not even go to Coachella. They'll get an Airbnb, a house in Palm Springs, and they'll just go to all the events, go to the after parties, and don't even go to the music festival.
I've heard that because a lot of people ask me why I just... Guys, I'm not a Coachella girl. Like, I don't...
Dude, I got some comments on my stuff like, where's Yasmin? I'm like, are we talking about the same girl? I'm like, you know this is her nightmare. Like,
my version of a nightmare is like a rave.
Wait, but honestly, I think you would like Coachella. Hear me out. So there's VIP, I'd VIP, there's general admission VIP, then there's artist. Artist, you cannot buy artist passes.
Okay.
Artist is like you have to know and someone, some brands, like some of the more prestigious brands can get you artist. Like you have to know a DJ, you have to know something, you get an artist pass. Artists can literally drive up to like the festival. Like this is the festival, they can drop you off right there and it's all like backstage stuff.
Yeah.
You would like artist.
Yeah, I could
There's
get
also
down with
tables,
that.
like there's seating, drink, because like you're with like the people that are.
Yeah.
I did go to artists, like some of the things.
I love looking at it. Like I follow people. I loved your posts. I love people's outfits. I love seeing Coachella outfits. But guys, I don't like being in large crowds. Like even going to like a concert, like it just, I don't like it. I don't enjoy it.
That's why.
But it looked fun.
If you get the opportunity, like someone invites you with artists, go. Because again, you're not going to be in the struggle bus like with the rest of the people. Like walking 20 miles to parking. That's the thing too. Like,
oh God,
when you try to get an Uber, like after Coachella, you're going to wait at least an hour, 2 hours. So that's why there's people who are like standing around the parking lot, like black SUV, like just pay out of cash. But they will literally charge you $300, $400.
That's crazy.
Do you know what I did? Because I was with a group of girls and Mel, I had Mel wait to the side. I had Mel wait over there. And they're all Arab, right?
Yeah.
So I would go up with my I'd be like, how much masari? Like, you know, like they're like, oh my God, you speak Arabic? And I'd be like, shwaya, you know, like I was like, literally this guy who originally was charging people $400, he drove us for $200.
Wow.
So when he said $200, I was like, Mel, No.
Then he can't deny you.
I tipped him though. And y'all, literally, I was so lit. So I see on my phone the next morning, he told me his son's name was Adam. Literally, I see the Apple Cash that I sent him and I go, for Adumi from Khala and Amu.
Oh my God.
I said, for Adumi.
That's so funny. Oh.
Literally. But yeah, I finessed it down. But like literally, if you're a group of guys and you go up, they're going to be like 500. Because like every guy give us 100. Like, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
So that's what we did. We didn't wait. I just paid the drivers.
Yeah.
It is nice to go with a brand because, you know, they are kind of like paying for everything and like providing a shuttle for you and all that.
Yeah.
But it really does depend on which brand you go with. They're not all the same. Because
Yeah, I could
will
imagine.
admit, some brands, like I'm not trying to throw shade or whatever, I'm just like honestly speaking, some brands kind of give like school field trip vibes. They have you
Yeah.
on this like rigorous schedule.
Yeah.
And again, like you're getting Coachella tickets and stuff. It's nice. You're getting taken care of. You're getting like a place to stay for free and all that. So I'm not complaining at all, but it's just like Coachella isn't one of those places, in my opinion, where you want to be on a like brand trip vibe like that.
Yeah.
It's not like you're on a private island, like you went to Bora Bora just for this brand trip. So it's different. Coachella
Yeah.
is like there's all these parties, after parties.
Yeah.
Other brands are doing stuff all
Yeah.
weekend. Also, if you're like, you see your friends there. Like, what if you
Yeah.
want to go with your friends?
Yeah.
But the brand is like 8 a.m. yoga. Like, you know,
Yeah.
it's like kind of, that's a hard one to do a brand trip with. But I will say, I see some people commenting like, everybody going to Coachella, kind of throwing shade. Like people, like older people are so thirsty to go to Coachella about some influencers. Like, why are you
Yeah.
at Coachella and you're like 35 or whatever?
Oh, there's like an age limit?
Literally everybody can kiss my ass on that shit. Like, and I'm in my 20s saying that. That's so ugly to me.
What?
Like putting an age cap on fun.
Yeah.
It's a music festival.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell is wrong with y'all? And also, in my opinion, I feel like when you're older, you actually have the money and the resources to like have fun at these things and like stay at a nice hotel and like
True.
actually pay for like VIP tickets.
Yeah.
Actually like have a nice experience.
Yeah.
That usually is when you're older, in your late 20s, early 30s or older, not when you're like bumming it out at like 18, 19 years old. Like, you know?
Yeah.
Like again, if you're an artist, they have tables at Artist Sister. Like
Yeah.
the bucket and the drinks.
I mean, I could
and-
imagine because a lot of artists do go.
and even the after parties, like
Yeah.
Zanyara, Neon Carnival, all that, they have table service. Like you can go. All these things you have to be invited to. But even if you are invited, they sell tables. Like it's like a club. It's
Yeah.
outdoors, but
But I feel that with what you're describing, you have to know somebody. It's not
You
even
do.
you can pay your way through
Yeah.
that. So I think that's what they mean. Somebody older that's thirsty to go. That's how I'm hearing it when I
Wait,
hear
no,
that.
I'm not finished with my statement yet.
Oh, okay.
No, yeah, I
Fair,
was just
same.
saying, but I just don't like that, like putting a cap on fun.
Yeah.
There was old people at Coachella who've been probably going since, you know, Coachella's been going on since like the early 2000s.
Yeah.
I've seen people posting throwbacks. Like back when I was 7 years old and my parents took me to Coachella and it looked so different.
Like
Like,
kids go there too.
yeah, there was kids.
Really?
There's strollers.
Oh wow.
Like the parents, like they just put.
It's just a
on it.
festival.
It's a festival, but there's no age limit. Literally, there's kids there. There's old people there. Everybody's just having fun. Everybody's
Yeah.
vibing.
I feel that as people, we just shouldn't judge. Like I don't judge. Like
Yeah.
for example, it doesn't look like something I would enjoy, but I don't judge people for going, no
Same.
matter what age group or if somebody
yeah.
doesn't go.
I'm like, it's
just
literally a concert. And imagine
Yeah.
like making fun of this old person for going, and it's like it's finally the time of their life they're
I
able to
know.
go.
That's the thing,
Like,
guys.
that's so
People walk
mean.
different
Paths of life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A person might not have had the opportunity to enjoy a festival when they were younger and they finally want to do it now. Like,
Yeah.
who are we to judge?
Or like
you
Disney
know?
adults, people make fun of like adults being excited to go to Disney. I'm like, it's probably their first time.
You
going.
never know. What if this adult's parents, when he was a kid, like didn't let him watch a Disney movie growing
know.
up, and now he just like really want. You know what I mean?
No, when I got the comment, like I'm too old to be at Coachella. I'm like, I'm 26. Like, what the hell is wrong? No, literally, I'm just like, I'm sorry. Like, you're insane. You're insane.
I think it's because they might have assumed you were older because you're married with kids.
You know what? I came to this conclusion. People from small towns, they view like people in their like late 20s, early 30s, like going out, like they kind of view it a certain way because they're from college towns where the bars are filled with like little kids.
Yeah.
I'm like, in major cities in the real world, like there's no 18-year-olds that live really. Like, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like in these major cities, like older people like go out.
Yeah.
Like it's not like, again, it's not your college town. I said this on my close friend, not my close friends, my broadcast channel. I was like, just because you were like underage drinking in like a
Yeah.
basement in Ohio, which I would know about, it's not the same as going out as like an adult.
Yeah.
Because they're like, oh, I'm over going out. I'm like, it's not the same as going to like
I get what you're saying.
a legitimate,
Yeah.
like luxurious
Definitely
trip event.
experiencing both, like college towns. It is mostly young, really young people that shouldn't even be
Like, babe,
there.
if they're letting you into the club with combat boots, do not compare that to like, like
or
adult-
flip flops,
if they're letting you
jerseys,
in the
our
club-
jerseys.
If you're letting you in the club with combat boots and Nikes, it's not the same. But regardless, like I just thought that was really ignorant. But what I was trying to say is
Get to the point, sis.
get to the point. I hope you guys know that some of your favorite influencers are getting paid 6 figures. They're getting paid double your yearly salary to go to Coachella. I don't think people know that. I don't think people
Yeah.
know that.
Yeah.
They're literally getting, I didn't say 5 figures, 6 figures. Some of your favorite influencers are probably
Yeah.
getting paid $100K plus for that weekend.
Yeah.
Plus their flight, plus their stay, plus their food, plus their drink, plus
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
I don't think
Yeah.
people understand that.
Yeah. But there are a lot of people, not a lot, but there are some influencers going just to go and
No,
they're
going,
not
yeah.
working.
No,
Yeah.
that's true. But I think it's like mind blowing to know that like some people are really getting paid this much.
I know.
I'm not one of them, but I'm just saying like some people are literally getting paid, getting flown
Yeah.
private.
Yeah, for some influencers, it's a job. They're not attending for fun. They're working.
Yeah,
while
or
they're
it's
there.
both. But I definitely think like Coachella is a fun one to go to if you're an aspiring influencer or
Mm-hmm.
any of those things. I do think it's worth it to go. You meet a lot of your favorite influencers there. Like they're all over. They're not
Yeah.
all an artist. Some are in just like VIP, like walking
Yeah.
around. Even people leave VIP and go walk around general admission to like go get
Yeah.
food or whatever. I think even if you are like a micro influencer, again, all the brand activations that are happening, I think it's worth it to go. I do.
Yeah.
And like be seen by brands and all that. And again, these brands are prioritizing people who are attending Coachella. So it's like more intimate of a group, I guess. Like I went to like a Pandora event, Revolve Fest. That was really fun. If you can go to Revolve Fest, go.
What is it at Coachella or is it you have
It's
to
off the
drive to
grounds.
it?
It's like 15 minutes away, but it's like its own mini Coachella. And
cool.
honestly, I feel like you would like Revolve Fest because it's like, again, like a mini Coachella. There's not as much walking. There's not as big of a crowd. It's invite only. You can't buy tickets. So it's like all influencers. Like, again, it's more of an intimate group. Like you saw
Yeah.
the footage I posted.
Yeah,
I was
it
like
looks
right
fun,
there. I was
yeah.
right there and that wasn't like me pushing through. Like everybody was so close to the stage because
Yeah.
there's not that many people. But yeah, like I know some people, they only drove up that weekend for Revolve Fest.
Yeah.
They drove up for Revolve Fest and went home. So yeah, like I learned a lot just through that. And then like also getting your hotel and stuff, like you can get your own place with friends and kind of just have like more freedom.
Yeah, I feel that if I do ever decide to go, it would be a situation like that.
Yeah. But I
To get
will
your
say,
place.
guys, Coachella, it is a different ball game. They don't give a shit if you're pretty, if you have followers. Like, guys, I tried to go to like this after party and I wasn't on the list and they're like, no.
Really?
Which I'm not saying like, oh, I'm so high and mighty, but like I bet any girl listening to this right now, you walk up to a club in like Vegas or like
Yeah.
Miami, they open the door for you, like go in.
Yeah.
Coachella, don't matter. Don't matter if
Yeah.
you're a beautiful girl.
You have to be on the list?
hella followers. If you're not on the list
Mm.
and your name does not match on your ID to the list, kick rocks and go home. I've never seen something
Wow.
like that in my life.
Wow.
So like Coachella is very much like, and again, it's like ID, they check the list. Does your name match the list? Because anybody could go, I can go up, like I told in my vlog, I'm like, because Mel was like, because I didn't have my ID at first and that was like a whole thing I talked about on TikTok. Mel was like, just show them a picture of your ID. And I'm like, I could literally say I'm like Addison Rae. And how would
Yeah.
someone know? Like my hair is long and brown. They're gonna be like, okay.
Yeah.
They need to like see an ID, you know?
Right,
Like people can
right.
use names all weekend.
Right.
So yeah, that was really fun. We went to some of my friends drove up because we went to Travis Scott's party for
yeah.
Cacti. You saw I posted about
Uh-huh.
it. His seltzer. And so when we walk in, there were like no men allowed. So they didn't let Mel in. But you know what,
wow.
guys? I feel like some people probably saw that and they're like, Nas still went in like without Mel. That we're cool with that. Like that's one
Yeah.
thing Mel, like he understands. Like that's one thing I love about Mel. Like he knows the game. He gets it. He doesn't take it personal. Like just
Yeah.
because I can't go in, you go in. And there's been many situations where they don't let men in.
Yeah.
Sorry, that's just how it is.
Yeah.
So I went in with my friends because again, all my girlfriends were there. What am I gonna do? Not go?
Yeah.
No, I'm not that type. Babe, not me. That can be you, babe. That's not me. That's not me. So I went in. So like 15 minutes, 30 minutes later, Mel goes, I'm in. I'm like, how? They were very like, even paying to go in. They were like, Travis came out here himself and said, no more men. I do not want to see any more men in here. Because I guess a bunch of men went in and he was just like, no more men. He doesn't care. So Travis came out to like bring in a group of his people. And one of them was like Rampa from Kind Music. He was there. He was super cool. But Mel literally goes up to him and was like, come on, bro. My wife in there. And Travis was like, all right, come. Literally.
Wow.
And look at this video. Mel was in this like video of him
Oh
walking
my gosh.
in. Yes, he literally blends in. So he looks like he's part of the crew.
Let me see.
I'll have Brittany put it on the screen because literally he looks like he's part of the
Travis is so sweet for that. That's so nice. Because some dudes would be like, your wife is mine now.
No, literally, he's a bro. Guys, Travis Scott is a bro's bro. You heard it here first.
Yeah.
Mom was like, please, my wife in there. He's like, okay. Look, wait, look.
Let me see.
Okay, ready? He's in the bandana. That's Mel in the bandana. Just start it over at the beginning.
Oh, wow.
So you see Travis in the front. Look at Mel walking in with the bandana. He looks like he's part of his crew.
He does. That's so funny.
Mel walking in like he's security.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious. Oh my gosh. Dang, Travis gets some points for that. That's so
literally.
sweet.
He's my fave.
Sweet of him.
He's my fave. Dude, I love Kind Music.
Wow.
You know, it goes like, Sayalina, the Afro beats, you know, that type of.
Oh,
You know
yeah.
that song? What's another one of their songs?
Yeah,
think
I
of
know
it.
what you're talking about. It's big on TikTok.
Yeah, all the Afro
Yeah.
beats you hear, it's like Kind
Yeah,
Music.
Oh,
But yeah, that was really fun. That was just like a cool little party. Some of my friends drove up for that, and then we not snuck them into Coachella.
is
but
cacti a seltzer?
a seltzer.
Yeah.
They all have seltzers.
I know.
Like Sprinter,
I just noticed
Cacti.
that. Should we come out with a
818?
what my sis said?
Oh my God, that'd be so fun.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be so fun. Dude, I really like Kylie's. I really like Kylie's.
tasted it?
Sprinter.
Yeah.
They had the booth at a few events, but dude, the pink lemonade one tastes just like Sprite. And it's like a
Really?
vodka soda.
Remember back in the day we used to have the Smirnoff?
Oh, that was your day and age, sister. Smirnoff? Like Smirnoff Ice?
Who remembers that on this podcast? Those were good. They were like white in the glass bottle. Does it taste like that?
See, my time is White Claw.
Ew.
I know.
No, I had White Claw. That was disgusting.
Remember Mike's Hard Lemonade? Mike's
I didn't
Hard.
like that either.
And then what was the one? It was like the beer brand.
The
Strawberryta. No, the Strawberryta
I
mango.
didn't. I know what you're talking about. I didn't. No, those tasted better, but nothing is like. But to be fair, Mike's Hard does not. Was it Mike's Hard? No, the Smirnoff. It doesn't get you that drunk. It's just like a yummy drink. It's like a seltzer.
Yeah, but I really do like out of all the celebrity, brands, Sprinter,
Yeah.
Kylie's.
I
It's
wanna
for the
try that
girls. It's for
now.
the girls.
I want to try that.
Like, because even Cacti, when I drink it, I feel like I'm drinking a seltzer.
Really?
It's still good, but it's like a seltzer. Like Kylie's, I literally, the pink lemonade flavor, it was a Sprite. Like, I'm like, is there alcohol in this? So,
Those are the dangerous drinks. You'll drink like 4 of them and not even realize.
and then you'll black out.
me.
Wait, sis, before I keep yapping about Coachella, we need to talk about our new sponsor today.
ZocDoc?
Yes, ZocDoc, which I actually have been using for a really long time.
Yeah.
I love ZocDoc so much because don't you ever just like wake up with like a weird symptom?
Yeah, and then you go down a rabbit hole and you start Googling all these.
Literally. And you're just like, wait.
Like you can wake up with a small cough and then just research a bunch of things and you're like, oh my God,
know.
it's serious.
But yeah, instead of trusting Dr. Google, you can find a legitimate doctor and book one that's right for you.
If you guys don't know about ZocDoc, it is a free website and app.
Where you guys can search and compare high quality in-network doctors and book an appointment instantly. So that was my big thing. So I had just moved to LA and then I got pregnant.
Oh.
I didn't even have an OB back home, let
Yeah.
alone in a new state that I have to navigate. So that's where I use ZocDoc. I entered in my insurance details.
Wow.
It showed me all of the doctors nearby me and it showed me their qualifications. And then it also shows you their next appointment time. So it's not
Wow.
like, let me Google and call. Oh, you're not available until
Yeah.
next year. Okay, you just wasted my time. Like everything is just like in one place. It's
That's
so
amazing.
easy.
And it's free, you guys. So
Yeah, there's really no excuse. And I feel like a lot of times, a lot of us put off like seeing a doctor because it's very daunting.
yeah.
Trying to find one that's in your insurance.
Yeah.
Like that's like a part of adulting that's just like, ugh, like
Yeah,
you know?
you literally get matched. You put your insurance information in a free app and there you go. You're matched to your
You see
doctor.
all of your doctors. You can compare and contrast, see their
Yes.
schedule, what works for you.
You can also find appointments from 24 to 72 hours.
And sometimes you can even book same day appointments.
That's insane
which is
for
crazy.
doctors.
Yeah, like OB, dermatology, any type of doctor, primary care.
ZocDoc has been a game changer for us, especially for me moving to Miami. I didn't know what provider to go to, so it's been such a game changer for us, and you guys should download it too.
So it's time for us to be adults, you guys, and stop putting off those doctor's appointments. You guys can go to ZocDoc.com/whatmysis said.
There you'll be able to find and instantly book a top-rated doctor today.
So again, that's ZocDoc.com/whatmysis said. Again, ZocDoc.com/whatmysis said, linked down below for you guys. I actually met two girls there at Revolve Fest. They came up to me,
Yes.
Abby and Jackie. So they work for, one works for Lily Lashes and one works for Velour Lashes, and they're sister brands, which I didn't know. So they're like, we work in the same office. But she said they both said they love What My Sis Said podcast.
Aw, hi,
and
guys.
every week they debrief at the office. Like they'll sit and like chat about the episode.
Ooh.
So I told them I was gonna shout them out in this
Yes.
episode. I was like, don't forget.
I love Lily Lashes.
I love Lily. Lily is so sweet.
Yeah,
I've been to
so
a few of
beautiful.
her events and I've seen
Yeah.
her at events. So we've chatted a lot. But you know, they were saying like What My Sis Said Lash. Like, should we do it? Do you remember
Yes.
Miami? Miami was my OG.
Yes.
And then when they came out with Miami Flare.
You know
lash-
which ones I'm wearing right now?
What? Miami Flare?
Monaco, but half
Oh, nice.
flat, because I do the half lash. Monaco.
Yes.
Is one of my favorites. But
Yeah.
yes, I love Lily Lash. I actually texted you yesterday. Do you still have the? Because I ran out.
I put it to the side and I forgot it, but I'll bring it to you today. The glue,
I love
the
their liner glue.
Yeah.
Yes, you guys did your thing with that
Yeah,
one.
that was like an innovation.
Yes.
But yeah, I met
Saved my
them.
life.
Cardi performed at Revolve
Oh, I
Fest.
saw that.
Tyga, Lil Wayne, Wiz Khalifa. It was them four, I believe. But dude, Cardi was so funny. Dude, literally, she was like, she did a little set and then she came out and she's like, there is way more bad bitches here than men. Way more bad bitches. She's like, y'all about to be bumping pussies.
Yeah. Oh my God, she's hilarious.
Bro, like, you know, the way she said it too was like so funny.
Yes.
But I'm trying to think what else happened. There was a Cane's truck at Revolve Fest.
There
Everything
was?
is free. Everything is free. Like
Really?
the drinks, the alcohol is free.
So when you purchase a ticket,
you
that's your
can't purchase a ticket. It's invite only. It's a brand event.
Okay.
Like you have to win it. Some people entered to win and they won, or you have to be invited by
So
Revolve.
how do people go with like strollers and kids and everything?
I'm talking about Revolve Fest.
Oh, you're talking about. I thought
We're
you
talking
meant
about
Coachella.
No. Coachella, everything isn't free.
Oh,
Revolve
got it.
Fest.
Okay.
But yeah, I told you Revolve Fest is like its own little Coachella.
Got you.
Um,
Okay.
Yeah, so there was Revolve Fest, Camp Poosh.
Oh, I
You
love
saw I went to Camp Poosh?
Yes.
So Poosh also does a brand trip every year,
Mm-hmm.
which is crazy because like Lemmy, like Poosh did its own brand trip and then Lemmy did its own brand trip.
Really?
Yeah. And they took influencers.
Oh,
Like Leah from Love Island went with Lemmy.
that's interesting. Why would that? Because they're two completely
Now
different things.
I bet they're
probably.
two owned by two different like
It's like if Kylie did an event for Kylie Cosmetics and Sprinter, they wouldn't be the same.
yeah. And like Drink
Event.
818, they do their own activation as well. Like they did their own little party.
Yeah.
So like Sprinter was there, one size.
With
that's-
818?
I did a deal with one size there. No, like it's hard to explain unless you go.
Did you see how Crumble Cookies came out with the Kardashian cookies?
I did. And people are like taste testing it. We should
Yeah.
try that. That'd be a good
Should
one.
we do
That'd be
that
fun.
one? It looks really fun. Everybody's talking about
Courtney's?
Courtney's, but it looks delicious because it looks like a chocolate cake to me. I don't know. I haven't tried it.
We need to try it.
Yeah.
And then like Kylie's has like sprinkles. What would your cookie be if you did crumble?
Chocolate?
Like a double chocolate fudge.
It would be a chocolate cookie with chocolate chips in it. And then I want the chocolate goo. Like, you know, the
Sounds like a stomach ache, sister.
no, it does not. Yeah, what is it called? What is the chocolate cake from?
Like the molten.
Molten. You know how
Yeah.
the Molten has the warm, gooey chocolate center?
Yeah.
Mine would have that and then chocolate chips and a chocolate cookie. Yes. And then depends on how crazy I'm trying to be and how bad I'm trying to be. Maybe like a cream on top of it, like a sweet, like a vanilla type of cream for a little zazz, so it's not too chocolatey.
Sounds like my worst nightmare.
It's delicious.
But I'd
What would
support
yours
it
be?
I'd support it because it's my sister.
Yours would be like a martini olive cookie.
Shut up, sis.
Yes, a salty, savory cookie. Hers would have tahine. Her cookie would have tahine and lemon in it.
No.
Yes.
You know what? My actual, like realistically, what my cookie would be?
A sprinkle.
S'mores.
Oh.
A s'mores cookie. I would do like with little graham cracker chunks in there.
Isn't that one of theirs?
I know.
think
I think it already exists, so I need to do my own flair.
I think it was a cookie dough. I don't know. That sounds familiar though.
I don't know if I've mentioned this on the podcast before, but I think I did. But remember I told you about the savory s'mores?
Yes, you did.
The brie cheese in the middle. Oh my God. Oh my God. Do you know what I just reposted on TikTok? You can see it on my page if you see my
What?
repost. Sister, this girl made tahdig nachos. Tahdig nachos.
What is that? Whoa, how?
So she broke up the she broke up the tahdig like chips. She chopped up chicken bag. She put shirazi on top and yogurt as the cheese.
Oh my God.
We should make it.
Yes.
Literally, my mind was blown.
Oh my God. What kind of tahdig? The rice
The
one?
rice tahdig. So she broke it up like chips and then made nachos.
Delicious. With some khiyar shur. I will have a khiyar shur on the side.
Yeah, as like your jalapeno. We should make it.
Yes, I'm down. I'm so down. That is an invention.
She
That
snapped.
should be served at Persian restaurants.
She snapped.
Yes.
Sometimes I wish mom and baba saw the restaurants so we could do cool stuff like
I know.
that.
You know what registered to me a couple days ago? The babies have never seen the restaurant.
Oh,
They
Kayvon
never
has.
Kayvon has?
I have pictures of them there.
Oh.
The babies
I
never
didn't
saw
know
the restaurant.
that. I didn't know that.
There's also this one food truck, tahdig taco.
Where? Here?
Yeah,
So it's a taco made out of
tahdig.
tahdig?
So they'll have like a gorma sabzi tahdig taco. So like the inside is gorma sabzi.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
That'd be fun.
Do you think that that would be tasty? The nachos sounded good to me, but I don't know. The khoresht with the taco, I don't know.
With Coachella though, back to Coachella. Do I have any more tea on Coachella? There was just a lot going on. Apparently there was some like lawsuit going on because this one brand told influencers they don't have to put hashtag partner.
Oh.
So now the influencers are getting in trouble for it by the FTC. When it's like the
Really?
brand told them they don't have to put that,
Oh.
which is kind of crazy.
Oh, wow.
So even if they give you like a ticket for free, I guess they're considering it an ad.
Yeah.
Like, guys, saw one girl on Mutuals with posted, and they're like, "Oh my God, these outfits for Coachella! Like, you don't need to put on every single piece of jewelry and every single this and everything." And I was just like, I really didn't like. I don't know. I don't like.
that's bad energy.
Yeah, not even that. I don't like. Even it's not just that. Like, I saw a lot of videos going viral. Like, the girls aren't slaying at Coachella. Like. Coming out outfits. I'm like, first of all, how about you come to Coachella and dress and show us how to dress? Wait, no, they're not including me in that because I actually got a lot of comments like, Naz, your fits are my favorite.
Yeah.
And you know what? I used to view myself as not like a fashion girl because I really am not. I still am not. But I think I put on for the girls who like simplicity.
Yeah.
Because you know what? Not every girl wants to put on every piece of jewelry and every piece of accessory, which I get. So like I feel like girls really look to me for like simple yet flattering outfits
Yes.
that like fit like a curvier body type and all that. So I actually got a lot of comments like people really liked my outfits, which made me feel good. But yeah, I don't like that. Like people making fun of outfits and all that. Like isn't fashion about self-expression?
And why would you care?
Yeah.
Like
isn't
why
that
would it maybe they're just okay, I feel that everything is really projection. Like they probably really wanted to go to Coachella and they had to say something because what's it to you what another person wears?
Yeah. Guys,
I
really
never
hate mean
understood
energy.
like mean bad energy like that. Like whatever a human wants to do, that's their problem. If Naz wanted to wear
well, no, if I look a mess, tell me.
No, I know, but let's say you had an outfit, a piece of outfit that you really, really loved. Like, who am I to say, like, don't wear that? I would say it's not the most flattering on you, but if you want to wear it, you do you, boo.
Yeah.
You know, like it's up to the person.
But yeah, I really just don't like mean energy. And I
don't either.
I think when people just kind of don't really know us and just view us, like they see we're like girls who are like into our like hair and makeup, like I feel like they automatically assume we're like bitchy or mean. But when I tell you, like if I'm in a group of people and someone like starts talking shit about someone, like I literally shut down.
Yeah.
Like it makes me feel so bad. And I think I'm especially sensitive to it because I've been on social media for literally half of my life. You know that? I'm almost been on, I started at 13, I'm 26 now. Half of my life I've been criticized and made fun of. And I know how hurtful and gut wrenching it is. So I genuinely don't like mean spirited things. Like it literally hurts my soul. I take it
Yeah.
personal,
Yeah.
you know?
When I hear something like mean spirited, like I literally take a second because I'm like, how did your brain even come up with
I
that?
know.
Like, I don't know how to explain it, but sometimes when I hear something that is so like
Mean.
crude and just nasty at somebody else, I'm like, how did your brain even go there? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel sorry for that people like that. I really do.
I mean, sister, I always say this. I have never like judged anyone like that. Like, so if I get a comment, like for example, like you're such a bad mom because I went to Coachella. Like I got a few because I went to Coachella. Like you're such a bad mom or whatever. I'm like, it's never even occurred to me ever to call someone a bad mother. That my brain doesn't even work that way.
Yeah.
Like dogs love their own child. Like what the, like you know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like my
Yeah.
brain doesn't even go there because I don't have insecurities like that. Like
Yeah.
I don't know. That's just weird. Like it's so weird.
I
to me.
feel that honestly, if you're a person that puts hate under other people, step away from whatever you're gonna clickety clack or say, and take a step back and say, what within me is making me do this? What hurt and pain within me is making me do this? And try to fix that. Like use that energy that you're using to spite another person and put it back on you. Because it's always people like, for example, if I hate my hair, that's how I know. Like if I hated my hair, I would look at every other person's hair and
That
talk
was me with
smack
my
about
skin,
it.
bro. My
And
skin
talk
was
smack
bad.
about it. So how about you stop talking smack, you take a step back and you go fix your own hair and be happy about it instead of trying to spew out hate and negativity. Like what's that doing for you at the end of the day? Because trust me, a lot of people that you're putting negative energy to, they're happy within themselves and your bullshit is going in one ear and out the other, honestly.
I love this quote. I've been seeing that like an athlete would be more than happy to like give you pointers and like train you. Like a millionaire would be more than happy than to like give you tips on like
It's only people
when
that
you're at the
feel,
top,
yeah.
you have no problem like sharing your knowledge and sharing your energy and all that
Yes.
stuff. It's the people beneath you that what's the word? Like discourage you from doing
Yeah.
things, you know?
Because misery loves company.
Yeah. Or I see that when people will comment on an influencer's page, like she's not relatable anymore because she's getting more opportunities.
I saw
or
an
making
influencer.
money.
I saw an influencer recently, actually,
Yeah.
somebody we both like. She was talking about because she was doing it basically for free for a year, consistently, literally like posting every day, 3 times a day. And she finally got sponsorships and she's so excited and happy about it. And she literally like every other post, she's like, I'm so grateful. Like, this is what I've always wanted. And people are like, I'm not following you anymore. You don't sound genuine. And she's like, I put
so
my
shitty.
whole family, I put my whole life, I put in my time. She's like, I take time away from myself, from my kids, from my life to create content. And it's guys, this is not how the law of life works. You give to receive. Like that's how life works. So if you're just giving and giving and giving and not receiving anything back, that's how a person gets drained.
Yeah.
Like that's how you're not whole anymore. Do you get what I'm saying? So a lot of the influencers, when they do sponsorships, is them gaining something from
The fruits of their labor.
they're fruits of their labor and also helping you at the same time, because it's not like that person will just stop posting content and only a collaboration is literally like maybe a minute of the whole entire video or like a small section of whatever they're creating. You can literally skip that section. You don't have to purchase it. You don't have to do anything.
Yeah, there's no money coming. That's my thing. I'm like, there's no money coming out of your pocket.
Literally.
Like, this is a way, like, for example, you guys clicking that SeatGeek link down below and adding the code is completely free for you guys. But the way that helps us tremendously, and again, it's no cost to you.
Yeah.
Like, to me, and that's why some influencers who maybe their content isn't brand friendly, so they have to make money in other ways, that's when they'll do like you kind of almost like I don't want to say donation. Like on YouTube, it's called super thanks. Like you can send a super thanks. Like they kind of do like Patreon, like that type of stuff, because they're not getting brand deals otherwise. Like there needs to be some way to fund your life to make content, guys. Content is a full-time thing. And dude, I have so many friends who like aren't full-time influencers who do it just for fun. And they're like, girl, I haven't even had time to post the pictures from 2 weeks ago. So I'm like, think about the influencers that are managing like literally so many influencers have brands and like businesses, families, kids, and they're making the time to still create content for you.
Yeah.
And then you're going to complain about
I've always gotten
sponsorship?
excited for
me too.
not just even influencers, like back in the day before influencing was even a thing. Even when I saw my favorite celebrity, like, you know, in a commercial, I would get so excited for them. Like, I don't know. I feel that that's just not great energy. And also, you have the free will to skip. If you don't want to watch it, if you don't want to purchase it, skip the section. You don't even have to watch it. Like literally. I don't know. I guess that I never thought about it like that with other people. So it's hard for me to understand why a person would think like that.
You know, also just with content creators, I really appreciate the creators that, or the influencers that like show things to their audience and all that. And I like, for me, I think that's one of the reasons for the longevity in my career. Like I really go out of my way to show my thanks and gratitude towards my audience. Like if I know I'm going to post, if I'm going to post, I give myself like a 30-minute window to like back to comments, comment back to people, you know, to like encourage engagement, to thank people for taking the time to like comment on our stuff. Again, these are all free things you can do that show like so much support. And for me, it's not even just influencers, even like artists, celebrities. Like they, for example, Lil Wayne at Revolve Fest, after every song, Mel pointed out to me, he was saying thank you after every song. He would thank his audience.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, my last Coachella I went to, 2023, Frank Ocean, his performance was such shit. Like he was so rude. I'm gonna say it. He was so rude to like
Frank Ocean.
Like it was such a slap in the face. As someone who has literally this much of his audience, like probably in between my two nails, I would never treat my audience the way he did. Yes, he showed up so incredibly late, half-assed his performance. He came in hotel slippers. Like he didn't want to be there. I've never seen this before. Half of the crowd left.
Wow.
He didn't want to be there. Oh. And then for like 15 minutes, they just showed a security guard twerking. I'm kidding you not, twerking on stage. And I used to be a big, huge Frank Ocean fan. But after that, like even when a song comes on, I still enjoy it. But I'm just like, in my head, I just think about that.
I didn't know that.
And he's one of those artists who are like, you know, more low key, more so you don't see him out. Yeah. So I get it. That's his aura. But like, I'm sorry, like Drake, when I went to his concert, after every song, thank you. I love you, Columbus. Thank you. Thank you for your support. For those of you who've been with me from the beginning, like that's what I like. Like if you're that type of celebrity, like I won't even listen to your music anymore. I'm sorry. Because all I could think about was, I'm like, some people here spent their life savings. Yeah. They booked off like a week of their life to come support. Probably a lot of people just came just for you. Yeah. And you're going to do that? Yeah. Same with influencers that like act like their like audience is a burden. Like I can't even be friends with you, bro. Yeah. I can't. Yeah. And trust me, there's a lot of influencers that probably wouldn't have even gone to Coachella because they're like, a brand's not going to host me. Like I'm not going to go. I paid for my hotel out of pocket. I did get sponsorships there, but I didn't go with the brand. And there's way more influencers who have maybe a quarter of my following who are getting way more, who are there with Artist Pass, who are getting everything paid for, all that. And I am humble enough to know like, it's not personal. Like that's the thing. I feel like a lot of times like people think like, how do I say it? I just think a lot of people get discouraged from posting on social media because they compare themselves to big influencers. Like, I'm not getting 100K likes per photo, so I'm not going to get opportunities. Like, guys, open your eyes. Influencers. There are influencers who were at Coachella with literally probably not less than a quarter of my engagement who are getting taken care of way more than me. Yeah. It's about who you know. It's about your connections. It's about networking.
And honestly, it's about your content.
It's about your content. It's not about numbers anymore.
It's not. If a brand literally likes you and your content, you could have less of a following and still get the perks.
You know why? Because now like putting money behind content is a thing. That wasn't a thing when we first started. Yeah. So now a brand, if they like your content, they will pay you to make the content and then they'll push money behind it and post it as ads. Yeah. So like guys, never, ever, ever feel discouraged. If you want to do it, do it. Because I feel like a lot of people are just like, well, I'm never going to get Alex Earl numbers. So why am I going to do it? You don't have to.
You don't have to.
You do not have to, babe.
Yeah. Think about like musicians or singers. Are they like, oh, I will never be as great as Michael Jackson, so I'm just not even going to sing. Like it's just not going to, like you can't think like that. So if there's a desire in your heart to start, listen, social media, I know a lot of people are doing it now, but there's space for everybody. Like there's so many human beings on this earth. Someone gonna watch you, I promise. You know, just put your content out there.
I always preach networking. That's my number one thing. But at the same time, you can't just rely on networking because you need to bring something to the table before you network. Because I feel like a lot of girls are like networking, but it's like you need to establish yourself first.
Yeah.
Have something to offer.
Yeah.
So that when you go into these networking situations, you can like speak on things.
Yeah.
Instead of just being like, I just want to be in a room with all these influencers. Like, no, you need to like establish yourself, have your own niche, have what you bring to the table.
Yeah.
So that when you network, it's like a mutual thing.
No, I agree with you for sure.
I mean, a lot of influencers that I talked to this weekend who didn't go with brands, a lot of brands too, like these beauty brands, they don't allow you to bring your man as a +1.
Why?
Or they don't even allow a +1 in general because they're in a house with like a bunch of girls.
I could see
You know,
that, actually.
so like I talked to a few other girls because I actually did get invited by a brand and they said I couldn't bring Mel.
It makes sense if it's a full.
So that's why I politely declined this time because, you know, again, I would have loved to go on another trip with that brand, but Coachella is something I kind of wanted Mel there with me. So like I spoke to a few other girls, like they also didn't go because they wanted to go with their boyfriends. So they just got houses with their like coupled up, like with their boyfriends and husbands, you know?
Yeah.
So again, every brand is different. So it depends on which brand you go with. But a lot of these beauty brands, like it's kind of like an all girls thing. So
that makes sense.
Yeah.
You can't be mad at that.
No, that's why I'm like respectfully, I declined a few invitations.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the thing. I feel like a lot of people don't know what goes on like behind the scenes.
Yeah, from the outside looking in, it does look like a big festival,
A big party.
like a big party, a concert. It actually looks like a big giant concert of different musicians. But a lot of brands do attend and do go and put a lot of fun things on. So
yeah. No, I don't think people who aren't in the influencer space and stuff know like how much money is at Coachella.
Yeah.
Like this is why a lot of influencers that you guys are like, oh my God, they're thirsty to go to Coachella. Yes, because like there's networking and so many sponsorship opportunities.
Yeah.
Like these brands that are there will do like their own partnership like there.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So like a lot of people want to go for, again, just like the amazing sponsorship opportunities, building relationships with brands.
Yeah.
What else? I went to Camp Poosh, Revolve Fest, Refinery 29. You know Refinery 29?
Yeah.
They did their own kind of like mini like Coachella house. I wasn't able to make it though. GHD was there. They were doing hair.
Oh, cool.
What else? Kerastase was at Camp Poosh. Do you know who performed at Camp Poosh?
Who?
Which I was like, wait, what? Heidi Montag.
Oh, I love.
She's like a DJ now.
No, so
Wait,
with
what?
the
Like she's a
with
artist?
the Fires, she had a song back in the day. She had a song, and she kind of discontinued her music career. And recently, when the fires happened, unfortunately, they lost their house. So I think I don't quote me on this, but from what I know, Spencer kept putting her old song on TikTok to go viral again.
But yeah, I will say, like, I remember back in 2023 when you got dropped off, you could pay, you know, the people on bikes with like seats.
Yeah.
They had a ton of those there, and you could pay someone like $20 to bike you to the entrance. They didn't have them this year, and we asked some security.
Had to walk?
You had to walk.
So
Even
how
if you're
does this
VIP,
happen with women in heels?
No
They
one
don't
wears
wear heels?
No. That's why every girl got her cowgirl boots on and stuff, because you're like literally in the dust, the desert. But yeah, we were asking like people like where are the bikes? And they said, I guess someone fell off last year, so they kind of just stopped it. So it's kind of like a liability now.
Yeah.
Like maybe can't we just sign waivers? Like, because that was really annoying. Because even like GA and VIP, I feel like you get dropped off in the same place. VIP just has a different entrance. So and then VIP kind of has its own like separate viewing area. I don't know. There is a pretty decent difference between VIP and GA, but like I'm telling you, the big kahuna is artist. Like, and again, you can't buy those tickets.
Yeah, I can only imagine.
And then I was gonna say something else about Coachella. I'm gonna forget it. I'm forgetting it, and I'm gonna remember right when we turn off the cameras.
You'll think of it.
Oh, this is what I was gonna say. I guess I actually saw an article about how Coachella switched security companies or something. No one knew what the hell was going on. Because just to drive into the festival, like roads are closed and there'll be like signs like parking, drop off this way. So like we pull up thinking we're there and then we'll ask the security that's in the corner. We'll be like, where's preferred parking? They're like, I don't know. What do you mean you don't know? You're security.
Yeah.
I will say like security was, and I saw articles about it, security, they need to get themselves together. No one knew anything. And then we started walking. Mel would be like, "Where's the VIP entrance?" They'd be like, I just started working here yesterday.
Oh man.
Let me go ask this guy. I'm like,
Oh, that would be terrible, especially
No,
in
I
a
was-
large area like that.
I was okay getting an attitude. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh my
I've learned a
gosh.
lot of people will get like if you have the more money you can spend at Coachella, the better your experience will be. Like some people have a private driver all weekend who is waiting on them hand and foot to like drop them off right
That
where they
would
need to
be
be,
so nice.
pick up where they need to be.
Yeah.
Like I'm telling you, everybody's Coachella experiences are different. You can
Yeah.
either love it or hate it.
Yeah.
But dude, me like everybody's talking about how, and I really felt it. Like this summer is giving 2016 vibes.
Really?
It's like I was with Kiara like the whole weekend. She ended up
Yeah.
staying with us this weekend, but literally like this weekend was giving 2016.
How and in what way?
I don't know. Like I'm feeling it's giving 2016. Like 2016, 2017 was a good year for me.
Uh-huh.
Like life was fun. And I don't know. I don't know if it's because like I got skinny. I'm like feeling myself. I feel like people are outside again. Like, you know, we had COVID, couldn't go
Yeah.
out. And then like a year or two after, people are still like, I'm not going out.
Yeah.
I feel like the party scene is coming back. Like
Yeah.
people want to party now. Even
People
my
definitely
friends,
want to party now.
even my friends who are like chronically inside, don't invite me nowhere. They're like,
yeah.
I want to go out. I want
Yeah.
to travel. I want to do this. Like
I feel it.
I'm like, it smells like 2016 in the air. Like I can smell it. You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
You feel that or no?
Yeah, I do.
Do you feel like you're ready to be outside?
I've been outside, girl.
Really?
I don't know where you've
No,
been.
you have not. You haven't told me. Really?
I mean, yeah.
Yasmin, so guys, you guys think Yasmin is secretive and like low key online? I'm her own sister and I don't even know half of the shit she does. I didn't even know, guys, because I was at Coachella and she was in LA. Like you came while I was away in the weekend. I'm like, I thought you were coming
Yeah.
on Monday.
I don't know, guys. I'm just like not a talker. Like I've never been like a crazy sharer. Like I like to share things that like I like to share, but I don't know. I've always been this way.
Yeah. Meanwhile, I'm like, my father got a job at the Palm restaurant. So literally. Oh my gosh. I'm not going to lie, guys. Girl that I actually met so many of you guys at Coachella. I met a lot of people at Coachella. This one girl posted that she met me. I posted on my story. She was so sweet that they stopped serving alcohol. We were at Neon Carnival. They stopped serving alcohol. So I had Mel give her his drink.
Uh-huh.
I don't remember that. I remember meeting her, but no, I was so lit. Like, that's
Yeah.
I was lit. I'm not gonna lie, guys. If you saw me this weekend, I was lit. I'll admit it. I was lit.
Well, it was a festival.
Yeah, I mean, come on, guys. I'm having fun. Like, you know? But literally, like, when I saw that, I'm like, dude, what else did I tell her? Can you message me, girl? Because I know I probably said some.
Yeah, when you
That's
get
the
lit,
stuff.
you just be talking.
No, and then another guy commented, like, I guess that I met at the festival. We followed each other, and he commented like an inside joke that we had with each
Yeah.
other, like on my picture.
No, you be talking.
And
when
I was
Naz is
like,
lit,
wait,
she's like a
what?
parrot. Like
Yeah,
she just
and
keeps
I was like,
talking.
wait, what?
Yeah.
But no, I love it though. Like I'm not like, oh my God, but I'm just like, I just hope I didn't say anything embarrassing. That's me. You know, when we go out.
I think you would tell your life story to
when
people.
we go out the next morning, I'll like sit down with my friends, like with Yasmin. I'll be like, did I do anything embarrassing last night? And Yasmin always be like, no. And I'm like, you're lying.
No, she just be herself. You don't say anything like embarrassing. You just talk. Like you'll be like, I have 3 kids. One is like, she'll just drop you her whole life story. That's you. That's your personality.
Yeah, guys, I think that's all the yapping I have for now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll remember a few things
I
after we
know.
turn this off. It always happens this way.
So if I get artist passes and I have a +1, would you go?
I would go, yeah.
Really?
Artist pass, I would go, yeah.
Okay, I'll
I'm
take
just
Yasmin,
not.
'cause we
I'm just
need-
not walking the fields of the desert.
No, yeah. You won't.
just like that. Like,
know.
no, thank you.
It's good
no,
exercise though. That's the whole time in my head. I'm
baby,
like,
I got Pilates. I'm gonna
Wait.
go to Pilates.
sister, listen
Huh.
to this. I know we've been talking about being skinny or whatever.
Uh-huh.
I wore shorts like all weekend.
Okay.
My thighs didn't chafe.
Wow.
I left Coachella, and that's when it really hit me. I was like,
Isn't it like wonderful?
life changing, because I would leave whenever I go to a festival, or whatever. I had to deal with like a red rash.
Yeah, it's so uncomfortable.
No chafing.
Yeah.
That was the best part of Coachella for me.
You look great.
Really? Thank
Yeah.
you.
I saw in your story you lost
20
another
I
5.
have 20 pounds
That's
down.
amazing.
20, can you tell?
Yeah.
Really?
You
I
look
look good?
small. Yeah, you look really good.
But you guys can't tell because I have big boobs. But
No,
getting
you look
skinny.
really good.
she's getting. No, you know
Just
what?
diet?
Next one we post. I go to the gym now.
Oh, you do?
But you gotta lower it, Brittany, so they can see my waist. Okay. Okay, guys. Thank you so much for watching.
Thank you so much, and we'll see you next time. Bye,
Bye.
loves.